And I want that Lego set.
I know.
The Roby House Lego set for
and
architecture.
I want the purse and the dress and all the other goodies.
I know. Hopefully we'll get something for Valentine's Day.
Good.
All right. Well, Joe, can you work on that for us?
Yeah, I'll go on a shopping trip.
Yeah. All right. So we've all heard that laughter is the best medicine, and we know that a well-balanced diet of fruits and veggies is important to feeling good.
But our own Joe Barlow found that it is also important to get in your daily serving of Kupcake and Jelly Bean. He joins us now. So, Joe, what are you talking about? Because clearly you are insane.
I'm not insane.
And I don't think you are either, but you wrote that, so I had to say it.
Don't give away my secrets. Well, Kupcake and Jelly Bean, it's actually the names of a clown duo. They've been providing entertainment for sick kids for 7 years, and their mission is no joke.
I was kind of always known in school as a class clown. I was the one always trying to do jokes and be funny and whatever. I was also always the one that got in trouble.
I never thought I could be a clown. I've never been somebody who wanted to get up in front of people and act silly or anything like that.
But now Kathy and Jan Ruby have joined forces as Kupcake and Jelly Bean.
We're actually much more well known in these costumes out in town than we are playing. Hey, so if we walk around like this, we're a lot of folks recognize us. When we don't, it's almost funny sometimes to walk up to somebody, "Hi, how you doing?" And they kind of like look at you like, "Okay, how do I know you?"
Jan was a Shriner clown for many years and convinced Kathy, a nurse, to heal through laughter.
I always like to have fun, and I never really knew I wanted to be a clown until he got me involved in it, and now it's a lot of fun. He engages the kids and acts kind of silly. He'll say, "Hey, what are you doing today?" And I'm more quiet, I guess, but he really gets them involved, gets them interested in him being a clown and in what he's doing, whether it's making balloons or it's doing some magic for the kids. They're interested in what he's doing.
We work well together, and I think you'll see that even in comedy teams. You got one that's a little louder and funny and acting silly, and another one that's not even so much serious, but kind of calmer and keep things a little more toned down and mellow and in control.
Over the last 7 years, they've done a lot as clowns. They do birthday parties, but that money goes towards unpaid visits to hospitals and benefits.
We're well over 125 events that we've done involved in raising funds for folks with different illnesses and
It's mostly through word of mouth. We don't advertise. We're on springfieldmoms.org, but other than that, we don't advertise, and people just find out about us, and we'll get a call. Somebody told me about you, and we would like to know if you can help us out.
Pretty early on, as we had started doing this, we went in and saw a little girl, and you could just tell she was not feeling well and everything, and so we were working with her the best we could, and we'd left her room, and we were going down the hall, and we heard this running behind us, and we looked up, and it was her mother, and we both looked at each other like, "Oh my gosh, what happened? Did we upset her or what?" And the mother came up to us and was crying and said to us, "That's the first time I've seen my daughter smile in a month."
You want to make a difference in their life and in their family's life, and because sometimes they do have serious illnesses, and we see them numerous times, and if you feel like you're making a difference, if you've made them smile, then it's all worth it.
We do it because we really want to help others, and part of the reason of doing it as clown characters, it is a lot of it directed towards kids, and believe it or not, by far the majority of kids really love clowns. People think, oh, they're scared of you. No, there's way, way, way more adults afraid of clowns than there are kids. And so the clown characters are just an avenue for us to go in and interact with, especially kids, but just folks of all. For the most part, everybody really does like a clown. They're fun, and it kind of helps you just forget a little bit the real things going on in life, and can kind of have a little fantasy time.
I think absolutely laughter is a healing mechanism. If you have people with terminal illnesses, they always say keep a positive attitude. And I think people who can keep a positive attitude, that must be terribly hard, but people who can keep a positive attitude have a much better outcome.
These kids, they're so positive, they give so much back to you that there's many a time I think we even get more back from the kids than we're able to give to them.
And when you go to the hospital and see the kids laugh for a little bit, they forget why they're there. It makes them feel better. Yeah.
Okay, that's about it. but that's all, folks.
They even crack themselves up.
They do. Great story
That's
from
good.
Joe Barlow.
Yeah, all right, just ahead, our local joker, Derek Faber, with Ask Your Meteorologist. Stay with us.